So right here we have the Timex reissue quartz or Timex Q. So let's go ahead and open it up. Regular Timex box. And you have the information right there. It is a reissue of the Q Timex. So you have a little plastic wrapping it, and then you have your watch. So side profile, it's nice and thin. There is some paint right here, so I could see that scuffing off, or it might even just be plastic. So I don't know if that'll break, but that's something to consider. The way that the lugs are set on this, it is straight right there, so you're not using curved end links. You have a very just time appropriate kind of mesh bracelet. You have a hatch right here to replace the battery, and you do notice that it does say Japanese movement. Lume dots are kind of a faded patina. But let's actually compare this to some other dive watches. So if we're going to compare kind of a vintage, then let's actually go into a couple vintage pieces. So this is a Seamaster Cosmic 2000. Size-wise, they're pretty similar. Side profile, you'll notice this one's a little bit thicker. Let's compare it to maybe something a little bit more modern, like the Black Bay 36. So you can see here that the Timex is actually slightly larger than the 36. If we go side profile, again, because the crystal comes out kind of with this curve, it makes it look a little bit taller in a sense. I do like that it's acrylic because you can just polish it out. And let's compare it to maybe something that is also a Pepsi bezel, which is a Seiko Samurai. Here is probably going to be the biggest size difference because the Samurai is such a big watch in terms of just the way it's, I mean, it's an absolute tool watch in a sense. And you can just really tell the size difference right there. So compared to kind of some vintage and modern pieces, the look of this Timex actually fits more on the vintage side, but you can see how it would just kind of fit right alongside those other pieces there. So because it's a quartz, again, it's going to be pretty reliable. It's going to be easy to service, easy to change out the battery. And I will put a link down in the description for the Seiko below, or any one of these other pieces.